Good morning, students. Welcome to online classes presented by Mr. Ravi S. Kumar, lecturer in Department of Studies in Commerce, KLS Gupte College of Commerce, Belagavi. Dear students, in today's class, we are going to discuss about Introduction to Financial Management. So, before going to discuss Introduction to Financial Management, just we have to review what we discussed in the previous class. So, in the previous class, we studied detailed syllabus of financial management. The financial management is consist of basically 5 units. The first unit is theoretical regarding basics of finance, okay, objectives, functions. Regarding that, we will be studied, and also in remaining 4 units are what practical oriented. And one more very important, I would like to tell you, the subject is very easy to score. So how much I will guide you just to go through that. Definitely, you will get 100 to 100 in financial management. So let us start with the introduction to financial management. So in that, basics of finance. So dear students, business activity depends on the finance. It means every organization depends on the finance, and moreover, the finance is the lifeblood of every organization. Why? Because for human body, the blood is very important. If there is no blood in the human body, the human will be died. Like that, if there is no finance for the organization will be dissolved or sick industry. Because of that only, business activities depends on the finance. So finance is the lifeblood of every organization. In the modern world, all the activities are concerned with the economic activities, of course. And today, where all the activities of the business, all the activities of the economic activities are concerned with the money related or finance related. If you want to do any economic activity, the finance is very important. See, economic activity means what? Before going to defining the economic activity, first I would like to define what is business. See, business is an economic activity. It means if it is business, business is going to do economic activities. If a business want to do economic activity, again, the base is what? Finance. So economic in the sense of what? To make a profit. It clear or not? So because of that only, business is an economic activity to make a profit. If you want to do any economic activity, the finance is the base. So only the modern world, all the activities are concerned with the economic activities. Let us move to the third point. So business concern need finance to meet all the requirement. It means if you take it any business or if you take it any venture, so these all are require the they require the water finance. Why? Because whenever they want to meet their basic requirements, for example, purchasing of land, purchasing of machinery, payment to workers, or salary paid, wages paid, rent paid. So regarding these all the activities, again, basic finance is one of the basic item. So only we call it as a business concern need finance to meet all the requirements. All the requirement in sense of they need some basic requirements, such as I already told you, machinery purchase, land purchase, salary paid. Okay, so regarding that, these are the basic requirement. And again, payment to creditors. For that, whenever the business or whenever the concern they want to meet their basic requirement, again, finance is very important. And we'll move to the fourth point. So increasing the profit in the is the main aim of any kind of economic activity. Of course, already define you, business is an economic activity to make in a profit. Of course, whenever a business to make in a make in a profit, and before that they have to do economic activities. If we want to do any economic activities, the business is also finance is also very important. Let us will discuss in simple manner. Any business enterprise requires money. If it is any business or if it is any venture, if they requires money, and basically three questions will be arise. The first question is, where go to money? Means where we have to go, where to get the money, or where from we get the money. So from the finance, by taking the financial decisions, we'll get the money. Where to invest the money? So we can invest the money in the form of investment. We can invest in the assets, or we can invest in the water, some other shares and all. So by that also we are going to invest in the money. And third point is what, how much to distribute among the shareholders to keep them satisfied. Regarding the what, dividend decision, whenever we'll get the money from the shareholders, so for them we have to make it a proper dividend distribution. If you are going to distribute the proper dividend, the shareholders will be happy and they will be remains in the our business. If you are not properly distributing the dividend to shareholders, they may be quit the business, or they may be sell their shares, and they will move to another company. So because of that, the three questions will be going on. The first one is financial decision, second one is investment decision, and third one is what, a dividend decision. So basically my point is what, the financial management is relating to all the decision makings. Of course, you all people studied the finance regarding financial account and corporate account, and in the previous level you studied regarding the finance. But financial management, the concept is what the regarding what a decision. Whenever we are going to taking the decision, the financial management is very important. If you are well known in the financial managing the activity, then we will take a proper decision regarding finance, regarding invest, regarding the dividend distribution. Then the company will be in a good manner of financial management. Okay, we'll move to the next concept. So again, in broadly, whenever we are going to discussing, the finance is a broader term that describe the activities associated with banking. It means finance is connected with banking. The finance is connected to the leverage or debt or credit, capital markets, money and investment. So regarding that, the detail we are going to study about finance. Basically, finance represent money management. So financial management is nothing but how we are going to managing the money. That is called it as financial management. Regarding acquiring the fund, and regarding that we are going to study that. So we'll move to the next. That is very important. By looking into the stage 1, 2, 3 and 4, we will be get idea the how exactly financial management is going on. So we will like to explain the financial management by giving a very simple scenario for the purpose of start starting any new businesses or venture. And enterprises goes through the following stages of the decision making. Whenever we are going to take any decision making, we have to follow the basic 4 stages. The first stage, what we'll do, the first stage we decide which asset. It means in the first stage we have to decide what type of asset we have to be buy. For example, it may be premises, it may be land or building, or it may be machinery or any other equipments to buy. So in the first stage we have to be decide regarding asset to buy. And once we decide, we will move to the second stage, that is determining what is the total investment. If you are going to finalize the asset, so for that asset how much we have to be investment. Regarding investment, we are going to discuss in the stage 2. It means in the stage 1 we have to decide, in stage 2 we have to be find out the total investments, or the asset cost of money is required to buying the concerned assets. Regarding that we are going to discussing in stage 2. In stage 3 is what, apart from the buying the asset, entrepreneur would also need to determine how much cash he would need to run the daily operations. Apart from the investment, after the second stage we'll move to the third stage. In third stage, every entrepreneur, they also would need to determine how much cash will be required to running the business for the day-to-day operations. For example, payment of raw material, salary paid, wages paid, and any other miscellaneous expense. Regarding day-to-day expense related, we are going to study in what a third stage. In the fourth stage, the next stage is to be decide what all the sources does the entrepreneur need to tap the finance, the total investment. The first is every entrepreneur, they are going to tap need to finance for the total investment. How I am going to collect, how I am going to tap the finance. Tap the finance means what, where I have to collect. For example, if I want to purchase any machinery, first I have to decide. After deciding how much is the cost of that machinery and how much I need day-to-day expenses, the total expenses, so that total expenses where I have to collect it, from whom I have to collect it, that is to be we are going to taking out a stage 4. It means in the first stage we are going to decide what type of assets we require. In the stage 2, how much I have to invest. And stage 3, how much is required for working capital related. And after that, in the 4th stage, the total stage 1, 2, 3, the total finance, that total finance where I have to be collected. So regarding that, we are going to study in stage 1, 2. That is what the financial management. Very simple. I will take one more example. Whenever we are going to buying any mobiles or any jewelry or any other assets, first you are going to take the decision. When you want to buy the mobiles, so first you will decide which type of mobile I want to buy. First you have to finalize it. Once you final the mobile company, or once you finalize the product of the mobile, then you will move to the, then what is the cost of that mobile. Of course, right, once you finalize the cost of the mobile, then we'll move to the third stage. That is what, how much I have to make it monthly recharge, how much I have to make it any other additional expenses for that. Of course, after that, the total amount of the cost of the mobile you will be find it. So that total cost of the mobile, where I have to get it, whether I have to get it from mother, whether I have to get it from father, whether I have to get it from brother. So that is to be we have going to taking. So this is a scenario about what, the financial management. I think it's to be clear for you people. It's very simple. and we will move to the next, the meaning of finance. So dear students, finance may be defined as art and science of managing the money. It includes financial services and financial instruments. So dear students, finance is not a simple term, it's a broader concept. But finance is an art and science to managing the money. It is an art or it is a technique to managing the money. It includes the financial services and it includes financial instruments. So financial instruments, we have a many instruments. Okay, so when we'll go for the final year, and you will be detailed studied regarding what is financial services and what is a financial instrument. But my point is what? The finance is an art or science to managing the money, and in that include what? Financial services and financial instruments. The financial services which are when the company, when the for example banking sector. So banking sector is going to providing the financial services, and financial instruments what are, for example, assets, for example equity shares, debenture, preference share, these are what are instruments. So in these two concepts, how we are going to investing, how we are going to managing, that is what of finance. And also we discuss one more meaning. Finance also is referred as a provision of money at the time when it is needed. Finance function is a procurement of fund and their effective utilization in the business concern. It means how we are going to collecting the fund and how we are going to using the fund in the business. This is known about what a finance. According to Kohn and Jain, the definition of finance. Finance is the art and science of managing the money. Already I told you. So finance is an art. It is an art, or it may be a scientific technique to managing the money is known about what finance. So let us, we have to discuss one more very important concept regarding what are the types of finance. So basically, types of finance is one of the important and integral part of business concern. Hence, it's play a major role in every part of the business activities. It is used in all the area of the activities under the different names. And just I will we will divide the finance is basically two types. One is private finance and public finance. And private finance, it means self purpose, and it may be related to individual. Yes, of course every individual is required finance, so only we will divide under the individual is a private finance. And partnership also required, it is one of the private finance. And business finance, so this comes under what a private finance. And public finance means what? A central government, state government and semi government. It means finance is a basic activity for everyone, so that is we divide private into the public into the private means what? Self. So when even individual also required for to meeting their livelihood and to meeting their day-to-day expenses, they need finance. And even partnership also they require finance, and even business also they require finance. That's only we call it as a private related. And not only private, even government sector also required finance, because they meet today meet their welfare of the nation or welfare of the society. Because of that they require the fund, and regarding that they will central government also required, state government also required, and semi government also require the funds. So only we call it as a private finance and a public finance. Okay, next we will move to the meaning of financial management. So dear students, meaning of financial management we'll discuss in the next class. So once again we'll review. In the today class we discuss basics of finance, and also meaning of finance and types of finance we discuss. This is very important, this is very small. From this exam they ask maximum they maybe ask us what is finance related to what are 2 marks. Okay, thank you. We'll continue in the next class regarding what meaning of financial management. And I already told you the first unit is theoretical, but don't neglect. Why? Because from the first unit, one is 15 marks question and one is 5 marks question, one is 2 marks question is compulsory. And 5 marks question and 15 marks question is more they may be asked functions and objectives of the financial management. So only be attentive and just we have to be follow that. Okay, thank you. We will meet in next class.